So a lot of y'all is here for only one thing, right? And that one thing is sex. Probably the biggest driving motivator for all men across the world. So I'm about to teach y'all some skills so y'all can seal the deal. But now, before I start telling y'all all these skills, first thing y'all have to understand is this shit will not work if you are scared. You have to give up your fear of losing the woman. Because if you have this fear, you will not even do it. And this fear is the shit that lands your ass in the fucking friend zone. Way to get rid of this fear is you have to be doing this shit with multiple women. And you have to be cutting these motherfuckers off fast when they not obeying by your rules. You want to get a good return on your time. So that means you spend time where you get the best results. If you spending time with women who don't make it easy for you, then that will become normal to you. That will become something you begin to expect, and that will lower your self-esteem. So you should only be doing this shit that I'm about to tell you with high interest women. You can do this shit with low interest and moderate interest women too, but they not gonna make it easy for you. And when they don't make it easy for you, then you gotta spend too much fucking time on them. We don't got time for their asses. It's hard to not feel like a creep when you trying to turn a woman on who you don't even know really is interested in you. And that's why a lot of you have low self-esteem, because you deal with these type of women. Let me tell y'all the best shit that I can tell y'all. Cutting off women fast builds your self-esteem high. That makes your self-esteem higher because you're showing yourself that you're a dude who don't take no woman bullshit. This also makes your dating life easier. The second thing that you need to do is develop a winning formula. What the fuck is a winning formula? I'm glad you asked. It's a formula that helps you get pussy the easy way. Now, a lot of y'all motherfuckers not gonna have this shit because this is more advanced. So I'm gonna give y'all my winning formula. And you can choose to use mine or you can make your own. I know this winning formula shit might sound weird, but I'm trying to make the dating game as easy as possible as I can for y'all. Because when you got a formula of how the way you're gonna talk to women, when you're gonna turn her on, when you're gonna do this, it makes the dating game that much easier. It makes talking on the phone and going on dates with women that much easier. It makes getting women in the bed that much easier. And this formula that I'm about to give y'all does it faster. So right now we're in quarantine, so I have to get women on the phone because obviously we can't really go on dates. But yes, you can use this shit on a fucking date, but you cannot use this shit through text. And I'm gonna explain later. Okay, the first step to the formula. You have to either get her on the phone, FaceTime, or get her ass in person. Now, if you cannot get her ass on the phone, and you cannot get her in person, you are done with her. Remember, you have to be done with women fast because we ain't got time for this shit. Now, this on the phone shit should lead you to getting her ass in person because I don't want y'all thinking that y'all should just be talking to they fucking ass on the fucking phone every goddamn night. This is not what that is. Now, once you get her on the phone, you have to get her ass comfortable. Getting her comfortable is gonna be building rapport, like little small talk, getting to know her. Now, while you're on the phone with her and y'all building small talk, you have to feel her out. You have to gauge her interest. Do not put your interest on her. You have high interest, that does not mean she has high interest in you. The way how you'll know if she has some goddamn high interest in you is if she's asking you questions back and she's reciprocating in the conversation. Now, if y'all having small talk and she's not really talking and she ain't really interested in the conversation, you get off the phone with her, you're done talking to her. Just be like, hey, something came up, I'm gonna call you right back. And you don't call back. We playing checkers here, not chess. And just because you gauged her interest and you see she's not interested in you does not mean you get all butthurt and cuss the motherfucker out on the phone and hang up. Why you acting all weird, Joe? Like you don't want to talk to me. What? Because I know a lot of y'all motherfuckers like to get butthurt, man. Control your fucking emotions, man. We not our emotions. Okay, so say now you see that she interested in you. She's been reciprocating, she's asking you questions, y'all having a good little small talk. One thing you need to know is that you are in control of this conversation. You lead the conversation. You do not let her lead the conversation. She does not even want to lead the conversation. And another key component that y'all need to know is women love to talk about them fucking selves. So after y'all had like a 45-minute small talk, so now you're gonna transition into more fun, well thought out questions. Now these questions that you're gonna be asking, if you are going on a date with her, you need to have these motherfuckers memorized. Now, if you on the phone with her, you ain't gotta have these motherfuckers memorized. You can go look these shits up. Now, my boy Professor Rich, he asks the best fucking questions. Now, the way to know if you are asking great questions is when you sit there and you gotta think about how you gonna answer it. You like, oh shit, man, that's a great ass fucking question. I don't even know. Those are the best fucking questions. My boy Professor Rich, he interviews women on his page and he asks us questions that you should be asking women, period. Like, even though they're interviews, what is a date? What is getting on the phone? It's almost like a fucking interview. And women love to engage with their emotions and answer fucking questions, especially when they're well thought out and they gotta really think about them. I'm gonna show you an example of some of the questions that he asked them that you need to put in your arsenal.
So I'm just gonna move on because this is a good question. You said looks aren't that important to you, right? Right. Okay. How about sex? Is sex important to you in a relationship?
Yeah.
It is?
Mm-hmm.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
8.
This is another hypothetical question.
Okay.
Let's say you driving in your car and you get into a car crash and your pussy breaks. Right? You can no longer have sex.
Okay.
You said you were 10 out of 10 for the sex game, but that takes away. But you also said you're a high value woman. You know how to keep a man.
Okay, great question.
Right? So how would you keep your man?
I mean, I feel like it's just about the mental connection. Like,
What are you said it's hard to turn you on. So what are some qualities you are attracted to?
Yeah, like I said, man, that's like.
Now, even though this is just a fucking interview, women want you to ask these type of fucking questions. When you asking great ass questions and you asking hypothetical shit, this shit also exposes them. Like when you asking her hypothetical questions about if she would cheat or not in this situation, this shit exposes her. This gonna tell you if she's a fucking cheater or not. Now, what you also need to know is for them to answer these questions honestly, they have to know that you will not judge them. You have to literally come out your mouth and repeatedly say, look, baby, I'm not gonna judge you. I don't really give a fuck what you say. It's just a game. I'm just asking questions. You have to say that more than once when you see her hesitating on a question. Because women hate to be fucking judged. That's why they don't tell the truth. Y'all want to know what to talk about on dates? What questions should you ask? Go on Professor Rich page and look at his interviews with women and see the questions that he asked them and write them shits down or memorize them. Because I stole a couple myself and them shits worked. Like it got to the point where women could not wait for me to ask them another question. It's like they was addicted to the questions that I was asking them. Women just want to have fun. So should you. So now that you done asked all those little baby questions, the little fun baby questions, now this is where you transition to the third fucking formula, the third step of the formula. It's gonna go from just fun questions to fun sexual questions. Now, this is what you not gonna do. Yeah, I just wanted to know, what's your favorite color?
My favorite color is green, you know. What's yours?
2. But no, actually, I really just want to know, you like getting fucked in the ass? Hello? The reason why y'all come off as creeps and all that other shit a lot of times is because y'all fucking transitions is not smooth. Y'all go right in for the fucking kill. Y'all gotta fucking build up to it. This is also the other reason why I don't want you doing this shit through text, because on the phone and in person, you get to read the other person's reaction. You get to read their body language. You get to figure, you get a feel of them. Through text, you can't get that feel. You might be turned on and she might be fucking turned off. So if you do that shit, you just gonna automatically turn her off even more. Only time when you do this shit through text is when she initiates that shit. She says some sexual shit. Now this is how you transition from the fun questions to the sexual questions. So what you gonna say is, all right, I'm done with the boring questions. Now we gonna ask some more better questions, some more advanced adult questions. That's what you are going to say to transition into letting her know that you about to start asking her some more, sexualized adult rated R questions. You can also make up your own transition. You don't have to specifically say that. Now, why do you want to transition and start asking her sexual questions? For one, these questions are going to turn her on. For 2, these questions are going to make her see you in a more sexual way instead of just being attracted to you or see you in a friendly way. And for 3, you are going to know what turns her on. And 4, sex is now on the fucking table. So let's say if she didn't even consider having sex with you, now because you did all that, now she might even be considering having sex with you now. Because now you made her comfortable enough for her to even talk about sex, that now she can probably just have sex with you. Now the key to asking these questions is you gotta get into your seductive masculine bag. You gotta lower your fucking voice a little bit. And a key thing is, it's not gonna be the fucking questions that you are asking that's going to turn her on. It's going to be the seductive voice and how confident you are saying the questions or asking the questions that's going to turn her on and make her horny. I'm gonna give y'all a couple questions that y'all can ask her that's sexual, and then y'all gonna have to make up y'all fucking own. The first question I usually ask a girl is, where is the most public place you had sex at? I asked this question because this shows me how fucking nasty she is. Make sure you let her know this is a judge-free zone. You can be completely honest. You're not gonna judge her. You don't give a fuck. Make sure she knows that, because she won't answer these questions honestly if she does not know that. You can also ask her questions like, what type of alcohol makes you horny or wet? These are some very good adult questions. I'm not giving y'all no more though. Y'all gonna have to come up with y'all fucking own. But the last thing I'm gonna tell y'all is, when you are asking her these fucking questions, you need to be commenting on the answers that she is giving you. So if you ask her what fucking alcohol makes her wet, and let's say she say Hennessy, so you can say something along the lines like, oh, when you come over, I know to get some Hennessy. So what you basically telling her is you wanna fuck without telling her you wanna fuck. That also can lead to you bringing her ass over to the crib. You can be like, this weekend I'm ordering some pizza and I'm gonna have some Hennessy, so you should come join me. Depending on her answer, it's also gonna tell you how good of a job you did with turning her on. But you definitely will know if you turn her on. Now, yo, if you stay with this 3-step formula that I just gave you, 3-step formula I just gave you, day in life is gonna drastically fucking change. And you also gonna be in disbelief about how easy it is to seduce a woman. But you have to stay true to these guidelines that I just gave you. Probably gonna come back and be like, yo, Zay, get the fuck out of here, bro. Dating is so much easier, dog. I used that shit, bro. It worked, man. And I hope it do work for y'all. Make sure you watch this video more than once, because you're going to learn a couple more things the more times you watch this video. And the more times you watch this video, the more it's going to be ingrained into you, and the easier it's going to be. But yo, man, I gave y'all ass some fire-ass game. Boy, Playboy Zay with Playertainment. Follow me on Instagram, man. Follow me on Twitter if you got a dating question. Like, comment, share, subscribe, or think about subscribing, man. Do it.